Good morning. Today is rain, so we have a rain day in New York. It's supposed to get a bit better later, but I don't actually know. So since I only have 2 days in New York, I cannot just sit back and wait till it passes. And I'm gonna do what I plan to do regardless. So now we're going to head to Hell's Kitchen. So the light drizzle, which is not a light drizzle, is quite disheartening. So I really hope it gets better. This way it's just I'm going to be soaked within 20 minutes. Okay, just waited out a heavier shower under a tree, and now we'll continue. So the rain varies between heavy rain and light drizzle, and I hope it will not continue all day long because my rain jacket is not all that great anymore. So I took like an hour break in that Starbucks, and now I'm just going to continue my tour because the weather is getting way better. My coat is a bit drier now, and I have the opportunity to get my first pumpkin spice latte this year. So, yay! I'm really happy I can now actually head for Central Park and not miss out on Central Park. You cannot go to New York and not go to Central Park. Theater district. I'm only here because I went in the wrong direction. This time I trusted my gut more than my app. I was completely convinced I was walking in the right direction. I was not. Well, at least we got to take another look at the theater district. That was the theater district. This has to be the bar district. I don't know. It's only bars in the street. Yet a bit more rain now, but not too bad. Let's hope it stays that way. I really love these neighborhoods with these staircases leading to the first floor. Is it even the first floor? I don't know. Probably, right? It's not the second. Made it to Central Park, and there's no more rain, which is incredible. Well, some drizzle, but negligible. So, let's explore Central Park. Central Park is huge. It is 4 kilometers long and 860 meters wide. So exploring every corner of it is virtually impossible in one day. So I'm not going to do that. I planned a trip through Central Park, and then I'll take a look at the Harlem area, and then I'm gonna go back through Central Park, and I will not be able to see everything, but that's fine. I will see some of it, and that's super. I'm just so happy that the weather has changed. For a moment there I thought I would not be able to continue to do anything today, except maybe go to a museum. There are wonderful museums here. I would have been interested in the Museum of Natural History. Otherwise, I'm not really a museum person. But that one, I think, would have been for me. This is called The Lake, which is strange because there are several lakes here in Central Park, but it's The Lake. I really enjoy this more quiet environment. It's not completely silent, but it's calm, it's peaceful. Quite a contrast to the rest of New York. One Direction? Is that like a COVID rule or something? I would understand it if it was a bike lane, but it's explicitly not for bikes. Sorry, don't mean to disrespect your customs or something, but I'm walking this way. Second lake. I think it's the biggest in Central Park, and it's actually a reservoir, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. Fountain in the middle, similar to the one in Humboldt, which is cool. You'll get a lot of Manhattan in the clouds today, but I actually quite like it to see the tops of the buildings disappear in the clouds. It's awesome. It's probably prettier in the sunshine. While I did have a trip planned through Central Park, I of course walk wherever it looks interesting. For instance, this little thing here. Welcome to the Great Hill. I was expecting more of a viewpoint, but there is none. There are trees. This was great. I really love to have some nature around me. But now, let's head into Harlem. Look at these beautiful buildings. So great. These houses are amazing. Really cool. For anyone wondering, I'm living in 21st Street. For reference, this is 118th Street. This is such a pretty neighborhood. I really love it. I thought this was a replica, but it's actually an actual obelisk from Egypt from around 1600 BC. And there is a second one in London. This is crazy, it's real. It's also a translation here. I'm just gonna put this here. I don't know if you can read it, maybe you can. So far I'm liking the east side of Central Park better. There's way more going on here, or I just missed everything on the other side. Shortcut. As I said in my previous video, I wanted to go back to Brooklyn, but from all the way up there, Central Park to Brooklyn, it's quite a distance. So I'm taking the subway. I just reached the Brooklyn Heights. The weather is really picking up with its grossness. I will check out the neighborhood, and then after that I'm gonna find myself something to eat somewhere, because I'm still running on that pumpkin spice latte. So that's all I had today, and it's now, I don't know, 5 p.m. or something. I didn't want to waste any minute that I could have used exploring. This is pretty. This is Cranberry Street. Under normal circumstances, you'll have a fantastic view over Manhattan from over there. But today I think it's a waste of 2 minutes, but let's check it out anyway. According to the forecast, there was supposed to be no more rain from 2 hours ago on or something. But here we are. And again, I have to swipe the lens. Well, you can't see Manhattan. Okay, I guess I just have to come back another time and enjoy the view from here. Here we have Willow Street. I'm glad my camera is waterproof. Okay, I'm gonna wait this out a little while, but if it doesn't get better, I guess I'd rather take the next subway to Manhattan. I'm soaked, seriously, and it's getting worse. I hope this is just a shower. Alright, so I have seen some of the Brooklyn Heights, but not a lot. Definitely not all, but I think I have to admit that this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to just get soaked further. So I'm going to take a subway back uptown and find something nice to eat. I'm looking forward to it. It's closing in on 6 p.m. and I have had nothing to eat today. I had that pumpkin spice latte and that was it. That's so not cool. The wind makes it better. Anyway, so this was fun. No, it really was. So I got to see Central Park with dry weather, even a couple of rays of the sun. I think that's it now. I guess the clear evening is also cancelled by the weather. It's supposed to be clear tonight. Maybe it will still happen. Thought about going to the Brooklyn Bridge tonight to see the nighttime skyline if it's clear, but I don't see it happening right now. So it did not get better when I was in the subway. It was bad. Pretty bad. That was really good. It was a pastrami sandwich that is with a lot of meat and very filling, but since I didn't have anything to eat today, it was excellent. So I'm walking home now, which is half an hour approximately, and I will also enjoy the city at night a bit, so it's kind of like a bit past sundown. I would really like to take a longer walk through the city at night, but I'm not sure that I should. I should probably go to bed, take a shower and sleep. I'll explore a bit, just going wherever it looks interesting. I have to get up at 5 to catch my plane to Syracuse tomorrow, so it's gonna be a short night. So if you follow the brightest lights and the biggest ads in New York, where do you end up? Correct, Times Square. It's crazy bright. Even the GoPro has no issues with it. This is like daylight here.
Ça, je pense que c'est quelqu'un qui a pas beaucoup de films au niveau de...
that was a great extra tour for tonight. I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, despite the weather, or maybe because of the weather, I don't know. Good night.